Okay guys, today is the first day that I decided I'm giving up coffee for 1 month. Yeah, if you know me, I am freaking out about this one because coffee is my best friend, my favorite thing ever. After doing some research recently, I found out, the negative effects that it can have on your skin, and I hate being so dependent on something. Whoa, look at this glare. So as I'm sitting here editing, I feel like I should explain what I meant by having negative effects on your skin. It's not like a direct causation, like coffee causes acne, but coffee raises the amount of stress in your body, and having heightened stress hormones can increase the oil production by your sebaceous glands in your face, which can obviously cause acne. In addition to negative effects, I feel like I usually get really high from the coffee and then a crash from it. I'm usually having coffees like Dunkin' or Starbucks that have a lot of sugar in them, which I know sugar is also another contributing factor to my acne. So overall, I just thought it would be a good thing to stop and see what happens with my skin. Like today's my first day without, and I surprisingly didn't have the headache, honestly, that I thought I would have. I feel like my head hurts maybe a tiny bit, but I was definitely experiencing withdrawal symptoms earlier. I was really starving, cranky, a little headachy, just really low energy. I was literally like laying on the couch mid-afternoon and I was like, why? What I did do midday, like around lunchtime, is I had a cup of green tea. There's a little bit of caffeine in that, and I'm not really a big green tea person, like without sweetener, but it wasn't that bad. I just put a little bit of honey in it, and I feel like that maybe gave me a little afternoon boost. I am excited to be trying matcha instead. I tried matcha for the first time yesterday. I got one from Dunkin' just to try it. I actually really liked it, so I ordered myself my own thing of matcha, and I'm gonna try to make that from home, and I'll do a whole video on experimenting with matcha and finding a way that I like it that's like low sugar and stuff. Day 1 without coffee so far, it's not that bad, and it's 4:22. I definitely still kind of had that like afternoon slump today, that crash from after the coffee. But I'm excited to see if in the next couple days or the next week or so, if I don't have that midday low energy anymore. And I'm excited to see if it helps my face. Obviously, that's the whole point of all these videos, is cleaning out our body and helping our skin thrive. I don't know. Is it working? I don't know, but it's only day 1. Pray for me, fam. I already craved one multiple times today, so we shall see. I'll check back in soon. Yeah, so I was coming back from the grocery store and I really wanted a coffee. Literally day 2 of not having coffee and I'm dying for it already. Kinda. But like I told you guys, I like matcha now. So I told myself I wasn't gonna get one at Dunkin' because I had ordered myself my own matcha, but it just hasn't come in the mail yet. Yeah, I did it. I got one anyway. So this is a medium iced matcha, no sweetener, and I tried it with oat milk today. I say no sweetener, but apparently when you look it up, Dunkin's matcha is like pre-sweetened, so maybe that's why it's so good. I'm still doing the no dairy thing for the most part, so I tried oat milk and I actually really like it. It's like very creamy, and I don't know, it's my first time trying oat milk and it's really good. I think that matcha will be a really good thing to keep me energized and just feeling like I am having a fancy drink. So hopefully that will just curb the coffee cravings. We shall see. Day 4 of no coffee and I'm literally dying today. Like, just dying. My head hurts so bad. I got myself till 2 o'clock. But now I'm gonna go out and grab a matcha and hopefully it'll curb that craving and help my head a little bit, because I don't even feel like just Tylenol would help at this point. Hello. So the whole no coffee thing has been going actually really well. I'm very surprised with myself. I'm only, what, 9 days in today, but I have not wanted it recently. Like the clip before this, I was craving it, but every time I think that I want it, and most of the time, honestly, it's because of all these different coffee Instagram accounts I follow, and they're just like so aesthetic, and I'm like, ooh, that looks delicious. I want it in my head, and then I think to myself how much it usually hurts my stomach, and then I'm like turned off by it. It's this very weird thing that's been going on with me, but I think it's helping this whole not having it thing. The other thing that has been totally helping me, like I showed you in the previous clips, is that I've been drinking matcha literally every day. We got some matcha in the mail that is the exact stuff that Dunkin' uses, and it comes in little packets. So you just put a packet in milk and shake it up, and then you're ready to go. And I've been loving that. I don't know if it's just a phase. I keep saying it might just be a phase, but I really like that, and that's totally just replaced my coffee for the day, and I look forward to drinking that. And so the whole no coffee thing really hasn't been that big of a deal. Every time I look at my Nespresso, I want it, but then I just think about my stomach and my face, and I'm like, nah. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to like switch back if I ever decide to. What day will I randomly be like, okay, today is the day I really want a coffee? I don't know, but so far so good. Okay guys, I'm on day 11 of no coffee, and I'm really proud of myself for how much I haven't wanted it. Today, I want it really bad. And do you want to know why I want it really bad today? First of all, I'm out of matcha, so I gotta go out to Dunkin' or Starbucks anyway and grab something. Second of all, the celery juice that I'm drinking kind of sometimes just turns me away from matcha. I know! Biscuit has to go potty so bad. Kind of just turns me away from matcha because it's both green and foamy, you know? It's weird. Like, I love matcha, but like sometimes it just... It always tastes good, but I feel inside like it just reminds me of celery, so it's meh. But the main reason that I really want coffee today is that I woke up this morning with 3 new cysts. So we are not doing any better, unless it's just a toxin coming through, but I don't think they would come through in like freaking cysts, but I don't even know which ones they are, but there's 3 new ones somewhere, and this one's really inflamed. So I'm thinking that I've been 11 days off coffee and it's not the coffee's fault. Which is good because I don't want it to be the coffee's fault. Don't you think? Like, it's probably just not the coffee. I don't know what to do. I'm about to go to Dunkin' and I don't know if I'm gonna get a matcha or a coconut iced coffee. Help. I'll fill you in on whatever I decide. Guys, I got the coffee out of spite because I'm just so angry at this situation. Shouldn't have done that because it don't even taste good anyway. I got my toasted coconut iced coffee, which is so good, but I was like, I'll be at least a good girl and get it with oat milk. Oat milk is usually really like thick and creamy, but this is like watery. I'm wondering if she put like skim in it by accident. I don't know, it's not even good. So there you have it. I lasted a whole 10 days, which honestly is a lot for me. Like, I thought I couldn't do it. And I still think that I'm gonna end up doing matcha on most days. I'll let myself have good coffee, you know, at least 1 to 2 days a week. But most days, matcha. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I just feel better about myself when I drink matcha. It doesn't bother me as much. I'm probably gonna be paying for this today, if you know what I mean. But honestly, this whole skincare series has just been like bad for my mental health because I'm so afraid of it not working and being like, okay, what the heck else do I do? And I feel like I've almost been like extra conscious of my skin. So like every single day, morning and night when I do my skincare, I'm like looking at it in the mirror and like inspecting things. And last night that bit me in the butt. I ended up crying because I realized I had new pimples, and it's just like not good for the self-esteem. So as much as I know I'm doing a good thing and I'm trying really hard to get better, it's a slow process if it is working. who knows, but it just makes me like upset. I just want to be as real and raw and honest with you guys as possible. If you guys are going through something similar, then we can relate. But I guess I'm gonna have to end the video here because I just failed at the whole thing. Not failed, 10 days is still a feat. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. If you guys are giving up coffee for any reason at all, let me know what kind of symptoms you're having. And I just wanna hear like your experience overall. Make me feel better about this decision or worse about this decision, I don't know. I appreciate you watching. If you made it this far in the video, then you have to like it and subscribe because I have more videos like this coming in the skin series. And like I said, I am holding out for something to actually work for me. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Love you. Goodbye.